Hey everybody, hope you're good. My name is Abby. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're not new, thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. So in today's video, I wanted to go through my empties, and these are empties from, I want to say, almost a year, if not even more for some of them. If you're not new to my channel and you've seen an empties video, you've probably seen me make this announcement at least once or twice. I tend to keep my empties not for this long on purpose, but just, I don't know, life happens and I just keep adding to the pile, and then I just think, okay, let me film other videos in front of these videos, and then before you know it, a whole year has gone by. So yeah, that happened. So I'm gonna try and be as quick as possible in this video. So I've broken them down into different categories. I will link a playlist down below just so you can see, kind of like the usual format. I do have a lot of products. I'm a skincare enthusiast, to say the least. So I do have a lot of products I've used throughout the years. Some of these might not even have made it onto my channel, because I think this is probably why I like doing empties, because I never necessarily get round to doing product hauls when I do buy them. Yeah, just as a result of just me being me. So I like to feature them in empties, even if I've never mentioned them on my channel, because it's just another way just to at least tell you whether or not I recommend the product. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. I do have quite a few products to go through, so let's just get into it. So the first thing I want to mention is something I use every single day in my skincare routine. You've seen me use it in my skincare videos. This is the Uriage Thermal Water, and it's just a nice, refreshing, cooling spray. You can't even see it because of the light, but this is what it looks like. I have the 300 ml can. It's about 10 fluid ounces and it lasts a lifetime. I technically should have been able to pass this to my grandchild, but I use it so much it finished up. So I love this thing. It's great for in between spritz, between applying your toner and your moisturizer, or just to refresh your face throughout the day. On a hot day, it's great as well. If you have like irritated skin, you can put it on your skin. You can spray it on your skin to cool it down. It does contain mineral deposits in there, and I think I chose this one above all the other thermal waters because I saw an article or blog that Lab Muffin did, and this appeared to have the most like comprehensive list of minerals in it in comparison to, say, like Avene or La Roche-Posay and one other one I can't remember, but yeah, this had the highest amounts of mineral deposits in there. If you feel like that does anything for your skin, it's just great. It's more than water in a can. I do joke around and call it water in a can. It's more than water in a can. It is just a really good soothing product for your skin. It has multiple uses as well. You can use it for shaving if you're a man as well. So yeah, it's great. I love it. I'm not going in any particular order, but I'm trying to go through this as quickly as possible. Next, I have the Altruist Dermatologist Sunscreen SPF 30. This is an old beat up container. You get a lot of products in here. It's like 200 mls, and I think one of this is like £4 or £5. It's a really good option. It's a good affordable option. It's a combination sunscreen. It does have a chemical and mineral filters to it, but it's just a really good formula. I do sometimes find that it settles in the creases in my neck after like a good few hours throughout the day, but something that you can easily just rub in, or you can obviously relayer or reapply. It's great because it doesn't have a white cast, but it isn't the most matte, so it does give a slight glow to the skin, which you can blot before going on with makeup. So it's a great affordable product, and you definitely get like 4 times the amount you'd normally get in most facial sunscreens. Most facial sunscreens come in like 50 ml containers. This comes in 200 mls, and you can use it all over your face and body, but it's just not the most matte option. Two other sunscreens I've used are from, actually this one is from Uriage, or Uriage. I feel like it's pronounced Uriage, but yeah, so let's say Uriage from now on. And this is their Barry Sun 100 UVA and UVB protection. This is SPF 50. And what is the actual name of this? It's just called the Barry Sun 100. So it promises to be, so it claims to be a very high protection sunscreen. It's meant to be, it's also water resistant and fragrance free. I like the formula for this. It has a tiny bit of white cast, and I like the finish. I don't have a problem with this, especially like if you spread it out or if you work it into your skin, it's, you know, it's really not even noticeable. But yeah, there's like a slight tint, but because I usually put this on, then I go on with makeup, I'm not really bothered, at least when I was using this. It's 50 mls, like I said. Most sunscreens, especially for the face, tend to come in really teeny bottles. So 50 mls, and I believe it was like maybe £13 or so, £15 at a push. It's a really good option. It's not really found everywhere. I think I got this from, yeah, lookfantastic.com. I do shop there quite often, and they often have discounts on like French pharmacy. So I think I got it when it was like 30% off. But it's a really good formula. It has a really solid pump, and I feel like it lasted quite a while actually. It's 1.7 fluid ounces, by the way. But it's a really good option, and it's slightly mattifying as well. It does actually claim to be totally invisible on skin, but because, you know, my skin is, you know, I have brown skin, darker skin, there is a slight tint. But if you are planning to go on with makeup on top, then you shouldn't have a problem with this. Or if you plan to go on with like a slight bit of tinted moisturizer, or like a slight bit of, you know, a bit of bronzer on the perimeter of your face, you'll be fine. And if you're lighter than me, it'll probably be clear on your skin. So just bear that in mind. The next item is also a sunscreen product. So this is the Nivea Sun UV Face Shine Control. 0% sticky feeling, SPF 50, high protection. It's broad spectrum as well. This is a really good formula, but there is a slight con. So it's meant to be a mattifying because obviously it's a shine control sunscreen. It is actually, you know, reasonably mattifying. It's not like a matte effect, but it's like a matte satiny effect. It's a hydrating formula like it does promise to be, and it does keep my face from being shiny. So I love the finish of it. The one thing is that because it's a Nivea product, I don't even think Nivea has actually heard of the concept of fragrance free. Assuming if you buy a Nivea, I mean, I don't know of a single Nivea product that's fragrance free, but if they do exist, please do let me know. This product has, you know, that typical Nivea scent, which I actually don't love. I don't use any body care products that are from Nivea, but I do use this because it's a shine control sunscreen and it's affordable, and it's like what, $7.99 at Boots or Superdrug. I love it, but there is that slight Nivea scent which I don't love. Most people probably won't have a problem with it. Yeah, I don't love the Nivea scent, but it does last all day and it's high protection as well. So it's definitely worth trying if you have oily or acne prone skin, or if you just like a slightly matter finish to your skin, or at least less greasy anyway. Yeah, I would recommend this. I would buy it again. I still have a second tube I'm actually using, but I don't love the scent upon, you know, upon first application. So that's all the sunscreens, and then in no other particular order, yes, I have my Dermatica prescriptions. Of course, I have saved these. I have like, I think, was it five? One, two, I want to say I have like 5 bottles of this. I might have thrown a few away, but the first, so this is the Dermatica prescription tretinoin cream. If you're looking for tretinoin in the UK, you can get it online. I think so the first prescription is free. You just pay for shipping, which is like £2.90, and the next prescription, the regular price, is like £19.99, like £20 basically, for prescription tretinoin, and it has done wonders for my skin. I have, you know, a whole playlist on skincare, and I think 3 videos I've done on updates on my skin at, you know, different intervals, just to show you what my skin went through when it was on tretinoin. So yeah, please do watch those videos after this one. But I have quite a few empty containers. One just fell on the floor of this particular prescription cream, and it's great. My prescription, by the way, is currently 0.05% tretinoin, 4% niacinamide, and 1% clindamycin. And it's like a 15 ml container, and you meant to use a pea-sized amount as well. Next are some random products from Superdrug. So I said I was meant to be quick. I'm rambling again. Sorry, I did say I was going to be quick about this. This is the Superdrug Vitamin C Invigorating Skin Booster. It's meant to be a vitamin C serum. It is fragrance. It smells very citrusy, like orange inspired, because I'm guessing they went with vitamin C orange orange container. I can't say that it did something for my skin, but if you're looking for an affordable vitamin C serum with a cult following, you know, a lot of people love this product and a lot of people recommend it for drugstore skincare vitamin C serum. I think Nadine Bagot or Bigot, I think it's Bagot, she had a feature on this on the Superdrug website, which I was, you know, surprised about at some point. So this is a 30 ml product. I did use it up. I wouldn't purchase it again for myself because I do use other products, other vitamin C products from The Ordinary. But if you're looking for an all-in-one serum, then it's definitely worth a try, and it's really affordable as well, and you get a lot of products. So yeah, that's one option. Next, I have another product from Superdrug. This is from their Simply Pure brand. Superdrug does have a lot of own brands, and this is their hydrating night serum for sensitive skin. This is fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, dermatologically approved, and it's just a really hydrating serum. It contains glycerin, hyaluronic acid, allantoin, and squalane, lactic acid in low amounts, I'm guessing, triglyceride, capric triglyceride, a few other products, a few other hydrating ingredients in there. It's a really well-rounded, well-formulated, and yet simple serum. It comes out like a light moisturizer, like a light cream, and it comes with a really solid pump. This is what it looks like, and you get 50 ml of products. This is so affordable. It's so dirt cheap, it's laughable. I think it's like under £4, and it's usually in a buy one get one half price, but it's such a good, like, for me it's like a hybrid serum moisturizer, because it's like a light moisturizer to me because it's a thick serum. Most serums these days come in little pipette bottles like this and are quite runny, but this is like a creamy consistency. It's so good. You really do need to check this out if you're on a low budget. If you want a really simple hydrating serum that won't, you know, do anything weird and weird and wacky to your skin, definitely want to check this out. It does also have a day version as well, which I have bought recently. But this is a really good option if you're looking for an affordable drugstore serum. So next, moving on to another product from the Superdrug own brand collection. They do have a newer brand that I think this is their most recent launch, and I say most recent, it launched last year. This is their Me Plus collection. They come in these little pipette bottles, and I've tried all of them quite a few times. I've talked about them in my skincare videos. This one is a niacinamide plus zinc booster. It has 10% niacinamide, 1.5% zinc. This is their tranexamic acid booster, 2.5% tranexamic acid, and this is for brightening and helps your skin tone appear more even. Of course, niacinamide is soothing, calming, helps clarify your skin, and helps improve your skin tone as well. I have two of the tranexamic acid. Actually, I have three of them. I have used a lot of the tranexamic acid serum, and I bought this. Actually, I discovered this when I couldn't get my hands on The Ordinary. I couldn't get my hands on The Ordinary earlier on last year, and this luckily was available, and I was just so happy. I now use this really because it's quite affordable. It's always on a buy one get one half price deal. So yeah, slightly technically more affordable than The Ordinary. So if you're at Superdrug, you definitely want to check this out. Tranexamic acid I use for my hyperpigmentation and just to help with the, you know, texture and even in my overall skin tone. It's a slow workout, but you know, you do need to invest quite a lot into it and wait over time, but it has been proven to work for hyperpigmentation. So I was really excited when I saw that Superdrug had a tranexamic acid product, and it's at 2.5%, which I believe is the lowest for it to be effective. Yeah, I believe that is the lowest quantity you can use for it to be effective. So, you know, it's a slow workout, but it does work over time. Another product from the Me Plus line, which I almost forgot about, this is the polyglutamic acid booster. It has 1.5% polyglutamic acid, and it's basically supposed to be like a hyaluronic acid 2.0, and this has the blue label. They all have different labels depending on the one you get. So the difference between polyglutamic acid and hyaluronic acid, I think polyglutamic acid attracts more hydration, more water, than a high percentage of water than hyaluronic acid, and also it's film forming, so it not only attracts water for that for that plumping effect, that hydration. It also creates a film once it's done, so then, which hyaluronic acid does not do. So if you're using hyaluronic acid product that isn't a moisturizer, like it's a serum, you definitely want to seal it with the moisturizer. But with the polyglutamic products like this, you could get away with not doing that because it has that property to it where it not just attracts water to your skin, it also forms a film to actually keep that moisture, that hydration in there. So it's really, really good. It's an interesting product. You definitely want to do some more research into this, but polyglutamic acid has been an interesting find for me, and I would purchase it again. Definitely everything from this collection I would purchase again. And the brand is Me Plus, by the way. So this is what it looks like. You'll find it at Superdrug, and it's just a great serum. And then some of my OG in my skincare rotation. These are probably serums from The Ordinary. I've talked about The Ordinary on my channel to death. I love, love, love. In fact, there's some products in there that I actually don't talk about too often. This is like an old serum that they don't even do anymore. This is the alpha lipoic acid 5%, and it's a powerful antioxidant serum that's just great for brightening the skin, and it also helps obviously with anti-aging because it's an antioxidant. It is fantastic. They stopped doing this just like they stopped doing the salicylic acid serum. If you remember that they used to do a salicylic acid serum, which was just amazing. It was the first salicylic acid serum I'd ever tried that wasn't drying, and they just stopped doing it for whatever reason. They never brought it back, and they were supposed to. So yeah, so this is one of my secret ingredients that I would say, secret products that they stopped doing. So I can't even recommend this, but it's such a good booster for your skin. If you use it the night before, the next morning your skin is just soft and plump and just, it's amazing. But they stopped doing it. But a good alternative to this is the EUK serum, or you can use the ferulic acid and resveratrol serum as well. So those are both very powerful antioxidants as well. If you use them the night before under your moisturizer, the next day you wake up with really soft, plump skin. Love them. So this is the 100% plant-derived hemisqualane. This is like your oily girl oil if you like oils, but you don't want them to be too heavy on your skin. It's like a really watery consistency. It's great if you want to have like a bit more moisture to your, say not moisture, if you want to seal in any kind of hydration to your skin, or if you want to boost your moisturizer, you can definitely use this. As an oily girl myself, I loved using this. I have 2 more backups of this. I haven't used it in a while though. I have to remind myself that I have this, but it's such a good oil if you have oily prone skin and you just want to have if you're into oils and you want to try an oil that's light and that absorbs into your skin really quickly, try the hemisqualane. And it's, I believe, the cheapest product in The Ordinary's whole entire line. It's like less than £3. It's amazing. Next, I have the niacinamide, the infamous niacinamide. It's, everybody knows it's good for your skin. Overall, evening of the skin tone, helps with sebum control. What else does it do? It calms irritation and inflammation. And yeah, it's just a great serum all round for all skin types. This is another one that I alternate with my Superdrug tranexamic acid serum. So this is the alpha arbutin 2% from The Ordinary. So I use both because they do essentially do the same job in terms of helping to lighten hyperpigmentation. And yeah, so they're just great if you have acne scars, acne scarring, or like redness. This is between the two of them I just alternate. If I'm on one, I'll not use the other because they do essentially do the same jobs. They are both, again, slow burners, so over time you will see the effect. So you won't see the effect of this after 2 weeks. You need to use it for a long time, but it's something I'm invested in. I do have backups of this, so it's a really good serum. In fact, this, I've got 2 of them. And then another niacinamide. And yeah, so this is the resveratrol 3% and ferulic acid 3%, a very potent and powerful antioxidants that you can either mix into your moisturizer or use before moisturizer. And it's just a really, really lovely serum to mix in. Also, if you're using a vitamin C serum, put it with this. You definitely want to put it with this serum, regardless of your skin type or whatever. Vitamin C and resveratrol and ferulic acid are like the holy trinity. If you have some vitamin E, you can also use that as an alternative, but this particular serum is so powerful, especially under sunscreen as well. Then you know you've got that protection for like the whole day. It's amazing, and it's just it's yeah, it stabilizes the vitamin C essentially. That's really what it does, and obviously it's an antioxidant, so it scavenges free radicals from the air. Along the line, it stops, it slows down the whole process of aging. Essentially, that's what antioxidants are supposed to do. So, love this serum. Two products from the Inkey list are the glycolic acid. This is the 10%, I believe. I think it is 10% glycolic acid serum. And then this is the vitamin B, C, and E moisturizer. I believe I featured this quite early on in the year. I actually really love this form of moisturizer. There was an issue, I think, that was highlighted in the video I saw, which is that it contains a form of coconut oil. I have acne prone skin and I didn't have a problem with this. I like the finish. It's actually almost like a matte finish, which is great. I absolutely really love this. I have another backup of this, which I will open at some point. The glycolic acid is actually a great alternative to the Ordinary's glycolic acid 7%. This is 10%. So I definitely wouldn't say you need to use this every day. Neither of them need to be used every day. You can use them maybe twice or 3 times a week, and that will still do a really good job at exfoliating, you know, the top layers of your skin. I picked this over the Ordinaries, but if you want to start off at a lower, you know, percentage, definitely use this over this, because this is higher. So if you're not used to acids, definitely want to use the Ordinaries, and I would recommend either. But for my skin at this stage, I'm used to this, and this is a really good option. You get 100 ml of product in here, and you get 250, I believe, 240 ml of product in the Ordinary. So it depends on which one you want to use. This is slightly more expensive, I believe. It's like, is it £8.99 or £9, or possibly even £10? And this is what, £7.99 thereabouts. So yeah, you do get more products, slightly cheaper but slightly weaker, but it still does a great job. So it's up to you in terms of what you choose. I would recommend both, but this is what I personally would repurchase for my skin. And then with the vitamin C moisturizer, again, I would recommend it. Obviously try and see if, you know, your skin reacts, you know, as if it reacts in any way, shape or form because of the coconut oil or any other ingredient in this product. But I really like it, and I'm surprised that, you know, my skin did not break out, and I have acne prone skin. So yeah. Next I have 2 acid type toner situations. One is from Nip and Fab. This is the Salicylic Fix Tonic. It's really good. I really like this. It's 100 ml of products, 3.3 fluid ounces. I use this every couple of days. I haven't used it in a very long time. Obviously these empties, these products I've collated over the space of a year, if not more than that. So I did use it earlier on in last year, and I still got the bottle. So yeah, it's a good option because I felt like it was helping with my acne at the times when I did have flare-ups and they weren't too severe. This was largely before I started on my tretinoin treatment. This was actually helping a lot. So if you have, like, you know, light acne, mild acne, you can definitely get away with salicylic acid. This is something I definitely would recommend. And then next I have something I bought more recently, within the last few months, last couple of months to like half a year-ish. This is from Superdrug. This is their Botanical Lab collection. It's another own brand product from Superdrug, and this is excellent. It's the Pumpkin and Papaya Enzyme Daily Exfoliator. It says it's skin resurfacing and promoting radiance, and you get 200 ml, and it's targeted for acne prone skin, and it says it's anti-blemish clear skin. As it says, it has papaya and pumpkin enzymes. It contains aloe vera, a blend of AHAs and BHAs. So it does contain both salicylic acid and lactic acid, and glycolic acid and malic acid. But they, I don't think this is a high percentage because I use this every day and it feels really mild on my skin. But the funny thing is that it's so hydrating. The second ingredient in here is glycerin, by the way. So yeah, it is really hydrating, and I feel like it is doing the day of a job of daily exfoliating. So actually, I want to say between this and this is probably more comprehensive. This is a simpler solution, and it's basically just glycolic acid. This is a few other ingredients, including lactic acid, which is slightly milder. It has bigger molecules than glycolic acid, and I think it's also supposed to have hydrating properties to it as well. It's one of the few acids that does that. So I like this just because of the blend of ingredients in here, and I feel like it is doing a good job. There was a day I used this. I don't know what happened to me that morning. It was on a weekend. I used this, and then I was distracted. I don't know, I had to go tend to my daughter, and I forgot to finish my skincare routine, which never happens to me the whole day. I only remembered a few hours later, and the only reason I didn't notice was because my skin wasn't dry, and it wasn't tight, and it wasn't oily. It was balanced. I used this after cleansing, and that was the only thing I used, and it was so weird. Obviously I didn't do it again, but it was weird to know that that could happen. So yeah, so that happened. Yeah, it balanced my skin, and I didn't put any moisturizer on afterwards. I didn't put anything on after this. So yeah, so this is good. It's really good, and I like the fact that, you know, it's slightly resurfacing as well. So if you have problems accessing this because it's online only, you can get this from your Superdrug. Another toner I used last year into like the year before was the Lumin Nordic Sea Brightening Beauty Lotion. It's meant to be like a vitamin C based lotion, not lotion, tonic, like a toner. It's great. It has this light floral scent to it, and it was just really, really hydrating. I think I got it from Look Fantastic or feelunique.com. One of the two. It's a great, like, is it Finnish? Yeah, it's based in Finland, the brand, and they do have a cult following. It is very well known in the skincare community, especially, you know, in the European skincare community. The brand is Lumin, like I said, and it's just such a good toner. It's just great to, like, it's one of those hydrating toners, and it doesn't strip your skin in any way, shape, or form, and it made my skin feel really soft and just ready for the next step. Definitely another thing I would recommend. If you stayed this long, thank you so much for watching this whole entire video. Pat yourself on the back, and thank you for just watching a video. Actually, smash that like button please, just to help my video get seen a bit more. Hopefully that will help with the YouTube algorithms, you know, to help them push out my video for my very small channel. So I would really appreciate that. It doesn't cost you anything, and it is free. So yeah, please do smash that like button to help my video get pushed out a little bit more, and leave a comment if you've tried any of the products I've shared, what your thoughts are. Let's get a discussion going. And yeah, so until next time, stay blessed, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.